Hi everyone. In this video, let's explore the problem of identity. Consider the age-old paradox, the ship of Theseus. It is based on an ancient myth about an Athenian hero who slew the Minotaur. It goes something like this. A shipbuilder designs a ship, takes some building material, in our case it's wood, and builds a magnificent ship, worthy of legend. The hero and his crew sail on this ship for many years, taking part in many adventures, while weather and time take their toll on their vessel. Some parts of the ship begin to rot. When the shipbuilder discovers that a particular part is not good anymore, he takes it out and replaces it with a brand new part of the same size and shape. The old part, the rotten part, is thrown into a pile somewhere on the shore. Very gradually, over many years, one by one all original parts went bad, and all of them were thrown into the same pile. Thus the ship kept on sailing while the pile of rotten wood grew. The shipbuilder then takes the rotten wood and the original blueprints and reassembles the ship from these rotten parts. This leads to the question: which one is the original ship? The question might not have a single right answer. It's there to simply illustrate that sometimes we can think of objects as sums of their parts, and at other times we treat them as abstract things, defined by their history, character, and purpose. If you think of a ship as a bunch of wood, well then the rotten ship is the original. If you think of the ship as the thing that the hero shipmaker sailed on, well then the good ship is the original. Now let's consider a more interesting case, regarding personal identity. Continuing our practice of using ancient Greeks, imagine that you are Homer. You are shown your favorite beer, but then you're put to sleep. We take away the beer, sorry, and then we freeze you, suspending any animation in your body. Don't worry, oh that's right, you can't. We can unfreeze you and revive you later. You won't feel a thing. We take a look at all of the stuff that you're made of, your cells, your molecules and atoms. Then, somewhere beside you, we take the appropriate chemicals and assemble them in the same suspended state. This painstaking process takes some time. After all, there are many atoms, and we need to make sure that they are all placed just right. Eventually, we get an exactly the same chemical copy of a frozen you lying to your right. Now, very gradually, one by one, we randomly swap atoms in your body with the atoms in the body to the right. This does not harm you in any way. After all, human body replaces its parts with new chemicals, with new materials that you get from food all the time. In this sense, this is no different. But we don't swap all of the atoms. Let's say that we do that only to every other atom, so that in the end your body retains half of the original material. Then we put the beer back, and on the right we place a donut. We then unfreeze both bodies and wake both up. The question is, will you see the beer, or will you see the donut? Did the beer stay the same, or did it change into the donut? The rest of us will see two Homers, one drinking beer as if nothing had happened, and the other surprised that the beer is gone, but happy that he found a donut. The question is for you. Which Homer will you be? I think there is an answer to this question, but like I said, what I think is not that important. What do you think? What will you see? The beer or the donut?